All right, pile one, welcome to your guys' pick card reading about what people are saying about this new you. So, with the image that you chose, it looked like someone was cracking an egg, right? So, this is making me think of like a breakthrough, a sudden revelation, an epiphany moment, but also it's making me think of you getting out of hiding and you being vulnerable because with that egg, it's like a protective shell. And with the yolk, this is something that has been, again, it's an egg, right? So it's something that's been in hibernation. You're hatching something, you're revealing something. So I'm hearing that people are going to be shocked, or they are getting shocked by possibly your spiritual beliefs, because I can't help but see the ninth house with Neptune. This is making me think of your spirituality. This is about the things that inspire you. This is about your subconscious mind. So this is about your mental health. But with that ninth house, this is making me think that you are exploring different religious beliefs, different cultures. Possibly you are learning something new. Again, expansion of the mind. This is knowledge. But these can also be things that can be seen as more taboo in nature, but spirituality. So it's like things that you can't physically see, but they're those taboo and kind of like random and more conspiracy like theories. This could even be, I don't know why I'm seeing this, but maybe even like AI. I feel like AI is still kind of a taboo thing where there's not a whole lot of people that necessarily agree with AI. But it's making me think of like technology with the Aquarius energy, especially with spirituality. But people are going to be surprised by the unexpected changes that you're having towards religion or towards your spiritual beliefs or towards even just technology in general. And the reason why I'm saying that is the Eight of Wands is making me think of very fast paced, quick decisions and things happening very suddenly and very quickly. I'm even getting in my mind that there's people that may have watched you growing up or even like in school or your parents or your family members, and they may be shocked by how different that you seem because of your beliefs, your own personal beliefs. Like maybe, for example, like just my own personal experience, I grew up in a Christian household and it was from both sides of my family, and I am not religious, but I do define myself as spiritual, so I'm open-minded to like all different cultures, all different beliefs. I don't like labels, so I don't want to define myself as anything, but I'm open to learning and I'm open to knowledge. So I feel like if I don't even think all of my family members know that I read tarot and that I am spiritual, and I bet you anything if they did know, they'd probably be very surprised and very shocked, and maybe some people would be disappointed, right? But I'm seeing that your own beliefs on in life, your own ideologies, the things that you want to do with your life as well. So not just even your own thoughts, but I think the things that you want to pursue in your life, maybe even travel plans, because with the Eight of Wands here, this is making me think of you wanting to travel somewhere or getting more information or expanding, but it's almost like people may be saying that it's very impulsive. They may be saying that this is something that they didn't see coming because it's like you did a quick switcheroo is what I'm hearing. There may be people that are saying about you right now, pile one, that you made this decision about maybe changing your mind or changing your beliefs or changing your culture very quickly to the point where they're thinking that you didn't really take the time to think it over, or you're doing something impulsively, or you're kind of chasing a pipe dream. That's what I'm hearing. But I'm seeing that this is the first time that you are being real with yourself, because with this card, the Be Real, I feel like you had some sort of like epiphany moment. You had a realization, like some form of like higher calling of what you want to do with your life. But it seems like it was like quick, like that. It's like, this isn't really spirituality related that I'm channeling, but for example, let's say you have been doing a certain line of work for many years. This may even been something that your family members wanted you to pursue. Maybe all of your family, like let's just say you wanted to be a doctor, right? all of your family members are in the medical field, so of course they're expecting you to be in the medical field. Maybe you did pursue that line of work and you've been doing it for 10 years, and then all of a sudden you had this revelation that this isn't for you and that this isn't something that you even enjoy, but you're doing it because of, again, a belief system, because maybe you thought it was expected of you, maybe it's because everyone in your family did it. But you're like, no, I think I want to quit my job and I want to travel the world, or I want to go back to school and learn something else, or maybe I want to get into a line of work that isn't so tolling on my physical body. So it's like you're going to be seen as almost like the black sheep in your society, the black sheep in your family, or people are seeing you as like, where the heck did pile one get this idea from? Because it's very sudden and unexpected. I'm really picking up also that you guys may have had fears with traveling. There's something about that Neptune energy that makes me think of you having some form of addictions or fears or issues when it came to religion, when it came to uh, expanding your knowledge. I'm getting that you may have lived in a household where it was very confining with the things that you were allowed to look into. It's really making me think of like an organized religious belief system, or possibly you had parents that didn't allow you to have the freedom that you were longing for, or maybe even your job is a line of work where you're not allowed to have your own freedom of expression. There's something about you have felt like you weren't allowed to do the things that you wanted to do, to say the things that you wanted to say, and people are seeing you for the first time kind of letting loose. I'm seeing this as you breaking free from constraints, and this could be mental constraints, emotional constraints, or even physical. But I'm seeing this as you are freeing yourself from limiting beliefs. And I'm seeing it's almost like making me think of, again, I'm getting like religious stuff again, but it's making me think of someone that is Amish, right? Where they're not really allowed to engage with society. They're not allowed to engage in society's technology or the things that we take for granted every single day. They're kind of supposed to be living this lifestyle where you grow everything, everything's handmade, nothing is artificial or anything involving electricity, the internet, online. That's completely forbidden for most people. But it's making me think of living out in the middle of nowhere and basically surviving off of the resources that you have by yourself with your family. No outside resources and no outside help or assistance. It's making me think of you finally getting out of that very restricting lifestyle, and it's like you're seeing the world for the first time and you're getting very overly excited like a kid in the candy shop wanting to experience everything. So you are wanting to experience life for everything that it is. And I'm seeing you wanting to dive into temptation, not holding yourself back from things. This could even be seen as people seeing you as someone that was very, very strict when it came to your diet, maybe even the influences that you've had in your life. Because I'm seeing this as like influences when it came to people. Your lifestyle could be changing dramatically, but I'm seeing this as you no longer wanting to hold yourself back from temptation and wanting to hold yourself back from experiencing life's beauties and treasures and the good and the bad. It's like you want to be able to just live your life to the fullest, and people are seeing this new you. And I am hearing that there's some people that are a little bit fearful because they think that you may be coming off as reckless right now. So I want to go ahead and get some more information for you, pile one. I'm going to clarify the Be Real card with the Eight of Wands. Let's go ahead and see what is happening. So what are you becoming more real in? What are people saying that you're being more real about in your life right now when it comes to the new you? So we got the second house here. We have Aquarius in the second house. So I feel like you're going to be unexpectedly, because I keep seeing this as unexpected, you are going to be unexpectedly, buying new things, buying maybe a new home, maybe wanting to move somewhere new, but I'm seeing this as physical possession. So I feel like you're going to be when it comes to real, you may be wanting to look the way that you want to. Because when I see the second house, this could be in the form of you wanting to buy yourself a new wardrobe, or you wanting to splurge and spend money on taking care of your physical appearance, and maybe finding your own style and aesthetic, or being able to have your home represent your character. And it's because you want to be able to work on your sense of self esteem, your worthiness. I think for a long time you have felt like you weren't allowed to be yourself. And there's something about how you being able to spend your money or spend your time on the things that you find valuable is going to be really rewarding, but it's going to be showing people who you truly are as a person in the inside. I think you've been keeping this version of you internally, and people are going to be seeing your internal externally. Because again, even with this is all about your subconscious. It's like everything that you've been thinking about subconsciously, you want to be able to create it in your everyday 3D life. So I feel like a lot of the things that you're going to be showing the world about has something to do with your aesthetic. It has something to do with your body. Maybe you felt like you couldn't really show off your figure. You couldn't even show skin, or maybe you were ashamed of how you looked. And there's something about how you want to really embrace who you are as a person fully. So fully as in not just your mind and your heart, but your body and the things that you do with your life. So the things that you value, I feel like you have really been private about a lot of things in regards to you, Pile One. Or at least that's how people see you as. They see you as someone that used to be very private, used to be seen as someone that maybe didn't like to show off the things that they had, or again, talk about your own opinions on things. Like I'm seeing this as you really building up a healthy self-esteem. And when you see people that have healthy self-esteems, they're really good at communicating as well. They're a lot better at being able to talk about the things that are on their mind. They're good at showcasing their opinion. They're able to express themselves fully and healthily. And I think for a while, it was really hard for you to say what was on your mind. It was really hard for you to, look the way that you wanted. It was hard for you to speak up about your personal and spiritual beliefs because, again, maybe it had to do with shame. Maybe it had to do with you feeling like you were scared of being ridiculed or being seen as different from other people. And I think you are different from other people, but I think that's what makes you great. And I think there's going to be a lot of people that appreciate this new side of you because I think it was really hard to get to know you before. I'm picking up that up in your energy. People used to say that they didn't really know who you were because I'm hearing that you used to either mask or hide your quirks, or you would keep things really, really close to you. Maybe you've only had like one or two people that you would allow yourself to share or be vulnerable with, but it seems like this side of you, it's like you're popping off on people. And I'm not gonna lie, Pile One, I'm hearing that you may be popping off on people in a way where you're no longer holding yourself back when it comes to, not getting aggressive or anything, but just being able to say what's on your mind, no longer holding back your opinion. If people disrespect you or they say something that's not kind or it's not true to your character, you're no longer going to hesitate and you're going to be letting them know exactly what you think of that situation. So I am hearing firecracker a little. You're going to be seen as more passionate, right? You're going to be seen as someone that's a lot more expressive, someone that is going to be seen as maybe even a hothead at first. I'm hearing something, especially with this. I'm seeing something about how you are going through a period of healing, and the healing is going to be involving you being able to express you. You expressing yourself is a really big deal because I think that's something that you had to hold yourself back from. The Eight of Wands with Chiron, again, with Chiron, this is making me think of your own personal development. When I see Chiron, this is making me think of your biggest inner wound, but it's also the thing that could be teaching you the most. I think you are being taught how to be able to release expectations of what people have put upon you. I'm getting that you have gone from two different extremes. People are seeing you, or they used to see you as someone that may not have been very real. You may not have been the most authentic version of you. You may have been seen as someone that would hold themselves back, but now it's to the point where you've completely released the reins, and you are super open, super bold, and super dramatic in some people's terms. And I think you're healing that wound in you that felt like you had to hold yourself back in life, where you had a lot of self doubt, where you were very shameful of who you were as a person, or just again, like this is saying here, right? You had a lot of pain and you had a lot of things that were making it so it was a challenge for you to be real. And you're going from one extreme to the next extreme where you're holding yourself back to letting everything go. Like you're just super apparent, super bold, and super blunt. And I think you're learning how to be able to be honest without being too aggressive about it. So you're kind of going through like a balancing act right now because your self-esteem and your sense of purpose, your sense of value is going through immense healing right now. And so there's going to be certain people, I'm hearing that you may be triggering certain people. And the reason why I'm saying that is when we get in this mode of, I'm hearing converting, when you convert to a lifestyle that doesn't feel genuine, when you have like a sheep mentality, which I think you're getting out of pile one. You've been following a lot of rules or morals or codes, and because of that, people kind of expect a certain version of you. But because you're stepping out of that, the people that may have been, in authority over you, if that makes any sense, people that have power that maybe you looked up to, your mentors, your teachers, maybe your own parents, because you are stepping away from their own values, because you are stepping away from their own teachings, and you're following your own set of codes and conduct, and you're wanting to find that for yourself, you're freeing yourself from the mentalities of these people that you've had in your life forever. And they're going to be getting triggered by that because, again, they may be feeling like you are challenging them in a way. And I'm hearing that you've been around a lot of people that have very strong personalities. And I think for a long time you've had a very strong personality that has been kept hidden inside you because, again, you wanted to make peace with people. You didn't want to piss people off. You didn't want to stand out. And people right now, especially the people that have known you forever, the people that didn't really know that there was this side of you internally, they're feeling challenged and they're feeling triggered because of how fast you're changing. They don't really know what's going to happen next. And I'm even getting that they may be feeling challenged because they may think that you're trying to, I'm hearing interrogate them or challenge their own beliefs, or you're going to not really be listening to them or respecting them. It's like a lack of respect that they're fearful of, or they're fearful of you not being able to see their side of things. So there are going to be some people that are going to be wanting to start conflict with you, or they feel like there's tension because there's a true new stronger side coming out of you. Let's see what you need to know about that. All right, so I want to see what else you need to know about what people are thinking or saying about this new you. Like, what do you need to know right now from your spirit team? Okay, so we got the 7th house. So this is going to be, there's going to be a lot of challenges when it came to your relationships with other people. I'm also seeing this involving your commitment. So I feel like you may be questioning or wanting to free yourself from previous commitments. And we also have your aesthetic. Let me get one more card for you. Authenticity. So people are seeing you as someone that is going to be, I keep wanting to say challenging. You're going to be challenging your previous commitments, the things that you saw as your forever, possibly people in your personal life. They're going to be seeing you as someone that is questioning, like, where do these relationships go from here? Underneath the deck, we have honest communication. So again, there's going to be people that you interact with, maybe socially, maybe even your own family, people that are familiar to you, that are going to be recognizing that you're a lot more honest with people. When I see the seventh house, especially Libra placements, I have Libra placements. This is all about having this type of social etiquette, making sure that you're coming off as graceful and respectful, yet honest. So you are no longer going to be making sure that everyone is comfortable with the things that you have to say. I think you have been trying to make it so that your differences with other people weren't as apparent. It wasn't as noticeable. There's definitely something about masking your differences or trying to be as open-minded as possible, or being someone that was almost like diplomatic, right? The mediator. You wouldn't have a certain opinion. You could kind of go back and forth. Someone that was go with the flow energy. I'm picking up that you were easily liked by a lot of people in your past because I feel like you were not aggressive about your viewpoints, or you could easily switch to their point of view. Like you never really had your own concrete, no, this is my opinion. You never challenged people's opinions. You kind of just, got talked into believing what they had to say, or again, you were trying to be diplomatic and keeping the peace with people. And it seems like because of your honest communication, this could cause differences with the people that you surround yourself with, right? And this could be, again, triggering people because they think that you may be switching up on them. They may be questioning, have you been this way this whole time? I'm hearing that these people may be looking at you more in a negative way because, again, I'm hearing that they're fearful. So I don't really know what that's about. I might have to look into that before I move into your other cards because I keep hearing that. What are these people that pile one knows or used to know? Why are they fearful of pile one stepping into their authenticity? Why is that? Are these people fearful? We got work, profession, college, and workplace. When I see this card, it makes me think of someone that's a boss. You are being seen as a lot more powerful. Someone that also, if this is in your workplace, again, I'm hearing that you're no longer going to be a doormat in your workplace. I feel like you're going to be seen as someone that's very powerful in your workplace. If this has to talk about your work dynamics or even just the way that you make money, there's something about how you're being respected more. You're being seen more as a leader, someone that's a lot more responsible. And I think the people that are going to be triggered the most are going to be the people that you work with in your work field, or your bosses, or people that you look up to or respect, your teachers, your mentors. Those people are going to be the most fearful because I think they see a quality in you now that can be seen as a similar quality that they have, or you may be seen as someone that can surpass them. I think it's a lot of it has to do with jealousy and fear of them being surpassed by you. The other thing that I want to say that people are talking about when it comes to this new you, pile one, is again, your aesthetic was something that I was channeling for you earlier. I feel like you are going to be looking different because you are no longer feeling shame when it comes to your physical body, when it comes to your looks. You're wanting to embrace your beauty, but you also want to help define your beauty and find the things that make you feel like you. Right? I feel like this is going to be, yeah, as I said, that you guys may be going through a divorce, or possibly you are wanting to turn your back away on an old version of you. But it's making me think that with that Ice Queen, you are going to be coming off as someone that you don't want to be controlled by other people. You don't want to feel like you're following the fads. You want to be your own trendsetter. And I feel like there's something about influence. Influence was such a huge thing when it came to not just your aesthetic, but how you lived your life. You are turning a cold shoulder on the people that used to influence you, or the things that you felt like you needed to look like, or the things that you needed to do, because you're stepping into your authenticity. And I'm hearing for possibly the first time for some of you guys. I'm sorry, guys. It could be for the first time that you're stepping into your authenticity. And I keep hearing this force, this power, this people are acknowledging that there's something really strong that's coming out from you. And I am hearing that people are scared. So, and I'm hearing that you may have dealt with bullies, and I think those people may be the most fearful because they're like, okay, nothing is holding pile one back now. I feel like I need to get a card for you. So, why are your bullies scared of you right now? Yeah, as I said that, the Ten of Swords is here. So I feel like you have been, I'm hearing the brunt of bad jokes in my mind. So you have been the brunt of bad jokes in people's minds. You may have been someone that people gossiped about, slandered, or just you have been betrayed by many people. And I'm seeing that your bullies are people that could have betrayed you. They're scared of you right now because I'm actually seeing this as you are showing something about yourself that's going to be taking off, is what I'm hearing. Again, with the Eight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, this could be your work. And again, justice is here. I think if you are involved in some form of work endeavor, if you are trying to make something for yourself right now, just know that you are going to be receiving justice when it comes to that, and that is going to be taking off. It's going to become balanced. Again, with the Ace of Pentacles, you're going to be receiving either financial assistance, money, or a brand new opportunity because it's something that you're working on. And I really feel like a lot of the people that have been your bullies or the people that have backstabbed you the most, they're people that are in power. They're people that have worked with you, or they're people in a similar line of field of as you. They want the same things as you. They want the same dreams as you. And I see that you're going to be getting these dreams accomplished because of your newfound authenticity. Again, they're fearful. You have some people that have underestimated you, but also people that have really seriously betrayed you, that are fearful of your glow up. Because again, underneath that was the Four of Pentacles. You have your eyes set on the goal. You have claimed your power back. You are finally fully in your element, and they're freaked out because of maybe everything that they've done or said towards you. Yeah, so I don't really know what else to say about that. Just, I don't want you to feel, I mean, you can feel bad for these people, but I mean, you're not doing anything wrong. You're just being yourself. And for some reason, that's really making people afraid of you. But again, that's their problem, not your problem. As long as you're not purposefully or intentionally hurting people and you're focusing on bettering yourself, then I don't really see this as a problem. It's more of their own problem, right? Let's get one last card for you, pile one, before I end your guys' reading. What else are people saying about this new you? Okay, or two cards here. We have surprises and we have euphoria. So again, people are surprised by how happy you're coming off. You are stepping in a period of life where, again, you're really wanting to just experience your life from a new set of lenses, and you're coming off as someone that's really enjoying their life, someone that's very passionate, very excited, having a really great time. I'm seeing this being like a death and rebirth moment for you, where you want to live your life with passion, with fun, with zest, with happiness, with love. And because of that, it's like you're bringing this sense of harmony and wholeness within you, and people are surprised by this change in your perspective, but also because they are seeing you as someone that's very unrecognizable right now. But pile one, that is all that I have to say for you. I hope that this was helpful, and I will see you guys later. All right, pile two, this is going to be your reading about what people are saying about the new version of you. So right away with the cards, I'm really seeing this as people are saying that you're a lot more private, a lot more secretive. And I'm also hearing something about where they don't know where they stand with you. So you are becoming very protective of your peace. I heard that very strongly, to the point where you're not saying everything that's on your mind. You're also not coming off as super open. I don't know if you were someone that used to just be an open book with people, or you were just very blunt about things, but you're coming off as someone that's more calculated, someone that may even be seen as a lot more reserved. I'm seeing that you are a lot more protective over your energy as well. I don't know if something happened that made you this way, because I'm getting that obviously this is a new version of you, but I feel like you were actually the opposite. You were someone that people could easily trust. People could see you as, again, trustworthy because of your openness, because of you being able to just kind of lay your heart on the line. I am hearing that you could have been hurt by someone. Maybe someone hurt your feelings, or something may have happened where you turned inward and you started questioning maybe people's intentions, or maybe you're like, okay, I need to just keep this to myself. But I feel like you are the type of person now, or you're being seen as this pile two, where you keep things very hidden. You work behind the scenes. You're not telling everyone your secrets or your personal business. But I think you're doing this as a way of protecting your peace and claiming your power back from a lot of unfair situations. And with the card that you chose, it looked like a snake kind of like fighting back or retaliating back. When I think of snakes, this is making me think of, again, snakes in the grass, snakes in your garden, but this also makes me think of rebirth because of shedding the skin. I really feel like you've had some form of ending in your life that is triggering this new side of you. I'm seeing that people are seeing you as a lot more defensive, someone that is going to be protecting themselves, protecting their loved ones, and going to be fighting back. People may even be saying about you right now, pile two, that you're coming off as more aggressive, but it's not to the point where you're like aggressively, I don't know how to describe this. Like, people can feel an undertone, but they're not seeing it directly. Does that make sense? It's like almost like passive aggressiveness, where people are questioning, like, is Pile 2 mad? Like, are they upset? Like, they don't know. They don't know where they stand with you. So there's certain people in your life that I'm hearing that they may even be a little bit of fearful, right? I'm stuttering. They may be fearful of you right now, Pile 2, because of how closed off you may be. Maybe you guys are hiding right now. I'm kind of seeing this as you being behind the scenes. So some of you guys may be the type of people that like to be on social media and you tell your personal business all over Facebook or all over Instagram. Like, people know what's going on in your life, and especially with this window, it's like people would know what was going on in your personal life because it's like they had a window of access to what was going on. The best example that I can give you, I'm thinking of this. I always get this example in my mind of when I think of social media and people spying on social media. It makes me think of you being inside your house, right? And there's people outside your house trying to peer inside the window to see what you're doing in your private life. That's what it's making me think of. It's like you're trying to close the window, you're trying to put blinds over the window. You don't want people knowing your personal business anymore. And you've made it very apparent, because I'm even hearing that you've had to cut people off, you've blocked certain people, you've rejected people, or maybe even gone ghost on your social media platforms. And I don't think it's because of you being angry or mad at people. I think it's because, again, you're trying to protect yourself. I think this side of you that's coming out, people are saying that you may be coming off as, again, passive aggressive, mean, cold, detached, but I really feel like this is you trying to fend other people off that may be trying to interrogate you or fight you, or you feel like you need to protect yourself. And I'm sorry if you're going through that, because that's a horrible feeling, to feel like you can't just be open, to have you be feeling open, like for you to feel like you've been vulnerable and to feel safe to be vulnerable, but now you no longer feel that way. That's a really shitty feeling to go through, because even with my own life, like, I feel like I'm a really open person, and I feel like I can just kind of be myself with people once I feel comfortable with you. Like, I have no reservations. But I've been having to learn the power of discernment lately. I feel like this would be my pile because, again, I've had a lot of people that have betrayed my trust, or people that I thought I could trust. It wasn't the same energy that I was receiving back that I was giving to people, and it was very disappointing to discover that. And so I feel like you may be going through something similar, where you're not trying to be sneaky and you're not trying to be calculated or anything, but I think you may have been hurt by people. You may have, been betrayed by people. You may have had people acting shady towards you, and it made you recognize that you need to be a little bit more on the low. Not everyone is your friend. Not everyone has good intentions towards you. You could have the best of intentions towards everyone in your life, but it doesn't mean that other people feel the same way as you. So you don't have to be a dick about it. You don't have to be a bitch to people, but again, protecting your peace and not sharing information that people need to know about you, that's not cruel and that's not mean. That's just protectiveness. It's just keeping your peace. Not everyone needs to know what's going on in your personal relationships. Not everyone needs to know about the drama that you've had with your family. Not everyone needs to know about, the fights that you've had at your workplace or your money struggles or secrets in your family. Like, I feel like that's something that you're learning is about keeping things private. Certain things need to be private, and then other things you can share. And I think that's what you're learning is you're learning how to be, I guess, more mellow. I don't know how to describe this, but I'm getting that people used to see you because of your open book here. I don't know why I'm picking this up in your vibe, but I think people used to see you as someone that was naive because of how open you were. People used to see you as vulnerable. Like, people used to see you as, again, an oversharer. Someone saw you, I'm hearing this in particular, a one person at least saw you as someone that they could take advantage of because of your unguardedness, because you weren't protecting yourself, because you were apprehensive, or you were not apprehensive with them. Yeah, I want to see what that is, because I feel like you've had to go through a lot of learning when it came to how you interact with other people and the things that you say, the things that you do when it comes to different types of people. I want to go ahead and clarify for a minute. This one person that I'm channeling that tried to, or they saw you as an easy target, or they saw you as someone that they could take advantage of, because I am seeing that in your energy. And then I'm going to go ahead and look at further information of what other things are people saying about this new you. When it comes to pile 2 being taken advantage of, yeah, so we get the Page of Wands, and it says adventure, excitement, fresh ideas, fearless energy, extroversion. This is making me think of jumping at an opportunity. I think someone saw you as someone that, again, you were excited about life. You had a very cheerful disposition. You were someone that wanted to try anything. So I'm kind of getting this vibe from you that in the past you were being seen as, again, you were being seen as someone that was open to everyone, open to anything. You were happy-go-lucky. You were excited about trying new things. And someone preyed on this very beautiful gift that you had. I feel like this is something that is a very positive quality about you, Pal 2, but someone saw this as a weakness of yours. And again, look at the bottom of the deck. They wanted to trap you. There's something about how they saw a positive quality, this openness, this youthfulness, this beautiful quality that you had of wanting to be open to people, wanting to try new things, wanting to experience new people, just wanting to get out there and have fun. And someone wanted to basically trap you or restrict you or, make you feel like a victim. Again, I'm seeing this as the Knight of Swords with the Ten of Wands. It's like someone wanted you to jump into a trap of theirs. I want to get some more details on what that is. It's like someone saw this perspective or personality that you had, and they wanted to shut it down. They saw this beautiful light that you had of being open, and they wanted to close it. They wanted to make you feel shame for it. They wanted to make you feel insecure. They wanted to make you feel bad about it. What is that? Jupiter in the 9th house. Yeah, you had this very expansive, happy personality. I'm seeing this about you. With that 9th house, you were so open-minded to people's cultures, people's opinions, people's belief systems. Like, you were someone that's very accepting of people too, is what I'm hearing. It's like you're very accepting of other people because, again, you are longing for knowledge. You want to learn about people. You want to learn about the world, and you don't judge people because of that. But someone was judging you for your lack of judgment. They saw you as maybe someone that was naive, someone that was, again, there's certain people that will see happy people and they get pissed off about it because they're miserable. It's horrible that we as people have to experience people like that, but like from my own personal experience, I've dealt with many people like that. It's been a reoccurring theme in my own life of people that, enjoy misery, that love misery, challenging my own sense of peace and happiness and just optimism about life. I've had to deal with a lot of people that are very, very negative. And I've had to learn how to, try to just uplift them, but try to keep their thoughts to them, having a protective barrier so that I can protect my peace and allow people to be people, but don't let it inflict me. Don't let their own negativity harm me. But still be there for them and still be a kind and soft spot for them if they need help. And I think that's something that you have also had to go through, and I'm really sorry that that has happened to you. I want you to know that this is a good quality about yourself and that you shouldn't have to feel like you need to explain why you're this way or try to shed light on the things that you've gone through. I feel like you overshare or you used to over explain because of maybe someone trying to make you feel bad about something that you used to do. I really am getting a lot of shame here. You felt like you had to tell people why you are the way that you are. And I think that's something that you didn't need to do because I'm seeing that this was something that was good, but whoever this person was trying to make you feel bad about it. All right, so I want to go ahead and see what else people are saying about this new version of you, pile 2. What else are people saying about this? Oh, wow. Okay, so I am hearing, before I pull some more cards, I'm hearing that you are so loving with your loved ones. As I said that, true gem, valuable quality in jewelry. So people are saying when it comes to the things that you value, again, this could be people, this could be your assets. You are very, very protective, not over just yourself, but the people and the things that you love and value. So I would see you as the type of person that would protect your family at all costs, protect your child, your children. You would be that ride or die person where if someone needed you, you would be there in a heartbeat. But I'm also seeing that with your true gem card, I'm seeing that you are a lot more protective over your finances. I don't know why I'm picking that up for you. Let me clarify that a little bit more. Again, there's something about you where you weren't just open with your energy. You may have been overly generous with people, and I'm hearing with the wrong people. And so you are a lot more protective over the things that you have in your life. I don't think you're just going to be giving, again, not just your information, but I don't think you're just going to be giving your money to anyone now. You're not just going to be helping. This sounds horrible, but I feel like you used to be that type of person that would have acts of service. That was your gift. You were so generous with your love, your time, your energy, and your money with people. And there was one bad seed that ruined it for you, which that's horrible. I feel like there was someone that almost made you turn into this. And again, this is not a bad thing for you to be protected, but I need you to recognize that not everyone is bad. Not everyone is going to hurt you like this one person did. And it's hard to recognize that when we're going through the motions of feeling this betrayal. It makes you question all of your future as well as your past relationships with people and their intentions. And I understand this because I've just recently gone through this. The power of forgiveness is it's a very powerful thing, and it's not just forgiving them for them, but it's also forgiveness for you. I hope that you can still shine this beautiful light that you have, but also be able to protect that light from it being damaged by other people. I hope you find that balance because you are this true gem. You have this, and there's a lot of things pointing to a light inside of you. You have this very beautiful light that could really, really help other people. Not just you, but other people. And I'm hearing that you have this way with being able to just be a positive influence on others. And because of diamonds, right, pile 2, with diamonds, this is making me think of through hard work, strife, and pressure, you've turned into this diamond. And I'm seeing that you have gone through a lot of periods of your life of being maybe even push down, adversity, people making you feel not good about yourself, or maybe people putting a lot of pressure on you to be a certain way. And I'm seeing that you're really trying to protect this quality about yourself of being able to show love to other people and being able to be there for others. Because I feel like you are very protective of your loved ones. You're very protective of, people and their potential and their good qualities. Like, I'm seeing you being a really great friend, a really great support system for other people. But people are seeing you as, again, you're trying to protect your resources because you are recovering. I want to say that. I feel like you are in a process of recovering right now, but I want to say that you will get out of it. This is not going to be a permanent thing that you're going through that people are seeing about you, but I think it's necessary for you to heal right now. So, people that do get to know you, that do get to see this side of you, when you put down your protection, when you put your guard down, people say that you are one of a kind, that you have this quality to you, this quantity, this I don't know why I said quantity. You have this quality to you that's seen as irreplaceable, that's seen as very special, that's seen as super valuable. You are someone that, a lot of people would want to have in their lives. But right now, you're keeping yourself hidden until the right people come along or until you can heal from whatever this was that you went through, because I think you're recognizing that right now you need to protect yourself from, again, the snakes in your garden. You may be going through a period of detoxing and separation and cutting out, regaining your strength and regaining your ability to be able to be open and share again, and then surrounding yourself with maybe new people in your life that appreciate this about you. So there may be a lot of people right now talking about how you're really focusing on your hobbies, your work, or just kind of sticking to yourself. But I feel like there's going to be this time where you finally step out of that and people will be seeing this quality in you again. So I'm not going to lie, pal, too. There's a lot of people saying that, you had this about you and you're kind of being more closed off. That's what most people are saying, is that you're being very closed off and they're wondering why. I actually feel like there's a lot of people wondering why you are being closed off. And I think it's because of this situation with this person. I don't think everyone knows about this though. So people are saying that it may be very random or weird or sudden that you're changing up. They don't understand why you changed up. I want to know the details on that. So, what is going to be happening about? Because I feel like I don't know if this is going to get out or not. So, this betrayal or this hurt that you've gone through that made you closed off or guarded, what is going to be the solution or the outcome of that? So, we got Thursday. So, there could be a Thursday of when you're watching this that could be relevant to the situation. We also got You Fascinate Me. What is going to be happening with the situation? We also got copycat. Copycat. What else does pile 2 need to know? We also got Monday as well as Cancer. So there could be a Cancer sun, moon, or rising that maybe was trying to copy you. Okay, so I'm getting a really specific message here. There's someone, I actually feel like it could have been this person. You had someone in your life that really liked this quality about you. The way that you communicated people, the way that you would welcome people, the way that you just were, your personality. And they liked it so much that I feel like they may have actually made you feel bad about it so that they could imitate it. I know that's really weird, but I feel like they were trying to imitate you. They were trying to become more like you. And I feel like that's the person that I'm channeling that may have hurt you. I don't know if they even intentionally tried to hurt you, pal, too, but there's something about you that was so cool to this person or so unique that, I don't know, it's like weird. It's like a backhanded compliment. Like they try to shut it down in you, but they also wanted it for themselves. But that's not answering the question as to, as I said that, confession. So I feel like what's going to be happening with this situation, You could be having a person confess to you either on a Monday or a Thursday about maybe this same person that hurt you, the reason as to why they did it in the first place, or you could be getting a confession from someone else saying that they realize what this person did and that they're copying you, that they're trying to be more like you. I'm getting that this person, whoever hurt you, I don't know if this is the person that's going to be confessing, but I feel like there is going to be some form of confession or some form of justice when it comes to the situation, because something is going to be shown where you're going to be finding out about it, that this person was shaming you and making you feel bad because they wanted to be you or they wanted to imitate you. And I can't tell if it's the person that hurt you or someone else that's realizing that this person did that because of this. So that is what I'm picking up for you and your energy. Let's go ahead and see what else is going on for you, pile 2. What are people noticing about this new you? What do you need to know? What are people saying about this new you? So we got past love, in the past, and past lover. All right. What are people saying about this new you right now? Home. So there could be some form of gossip regarding your love life. I'm picking that up for someone here. So this new you, I'm hearing something about your love life or the people that you used to date being a topic of discussion right now. So there could be gossip regarding home life changes involving a past love of yours because of this new version of you. It's making me think of a domino effect. I don't really know why I'm getting that, but it's making me think that maybe possibly since you left a person and you changed, I'm hearing showing true colors. Okay, you turning this way. There's something about you closing yourself off and protecting yourself that's making people be revealed in your past. It's like things from your past or people from your past are being revealed, or they're confessing, or people are seeing a different side of the story because you have been turning inward. I don't know why, but there's some sort of truth coming out, and it could be involving home, it could be involving property, real estate, or family matters. And I'm seeing that it could be involving your past love life or people that you've had in your past. So what people, yeah, as I said that, there's control here as well. So I feel like since you have been trying to regain control, it's also made it so that these people lost control over you. It's like you're taking back your power. Whatever you're doing to protect your peace right now, it's, again, I really feel like it's showing a lot of manipulation tactics of people from your past. So you are having a lot of people from your past being exposed because of this new version of you. It's like the story's unfolding. It's like things are starting to be finally shown for what and who they truly are. That's really weird. I feel like there's a narrative about you in your life that's changing dramatically because you're so closed off. It's very weird. I don't know if it's because you cut people out and they don't have like access to you anymore, or I don't know. I'm really feeling like you were in this period of hibernating and hiding because of some form of betrayal or hurt or pain. And for some reason, that's changing how people feel about you and the people around you. In what way, spirit guides? Because I need to know, what are people thinking about the people from their past? Like, how are people seeing the people from their past? We have the Two of Pentacles. So how are people seeing the people from pile 2's past? So we have the Two of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles, as well as the Ace of Pentacles. I don't know why I'm getting this for you, but it's making me think of someone wanting to share information, someone wanting to, there's something about feeding into something. So I know this is not going to make sense to everyone based on the tarot cards, but this is what I'm channeling from spirit for you. I'm seeing the imagery of these two coins. It's like two sides of the story is what it's making me think of. And someone is taking their perspective or their side, and it's like they're putting it out on a platter. Do you see how it's like they're holding it and then it's like becoming this really big thing, and they're making it like the showcase? It's making me think of that if you were to look at the imagery. I wanted to clarify the Ace of Pentacles, and we got the Judgment card. I feel like what's happening right now, there was one story, there was one perspective between a narration between you and another person or a situation. You kept your story hidden or you kept it to yourself. But this person was like, I'm going to start sharing this. I'm going to share my perspective, my side of the story. I want it out there. And it was making it so that people may have been judging you or judging the story because of one person's perspective. But what's happening is because you never came out, I'm hearing this, you never came out about your side of the story. You kept it to yourself. And I even hear that there was at least 3 people involved and only one person out of the 3 is coming out. It's like between you two, right? So it was between you and another person, and there was a bystander, and one person is sharing their side of the story. Oh, okay. I know what's going on. Again, this might not even be relevant for everyone here, but I'm picking up that the other person that was involved in this situation, they're going to be coming forward and telling their side of the story. So because you have been quiet, someone is challenging this person's story, mindset, opinion of what happened between the two of you. And they're putting their story out now, which is causing judgment on this person that was trying to shame you or make you feel bad. So the reason why people are starting to question, like, I think they were questioning, like, why is pile 2 not open anymore? Why is pile 2 not wanting to kick it anymore? Why is pile 2 not as happy or bubbly or expressive or talkative like they used to? And they've been questioning and wondering, and this person's been, sharing what happened between you two. But now someone else is wanting to come out, or possibly spirit is making people just in general question this person's motives or story. And now people are wondering, like, is this person true? Is this person factual? Is what they're sharing and spreading, is this the whole truth? Like, I want to get to know pile 2's side. So you're making people really curious about you, about what's the truth and what's not the truth. And maybe there's a reason as to why you're hiding or feeling this way. I think you have people wondering, like, are you okay? Because I think someone really tried to either humiliate you, or they try to have some form of power or manipulation about something that involved you. And I think there's a lot of people now that are actually starting to either go towards your side of the argument, or they're wondering, like, what else is there? They're almost like looking at this person, side-eyeing them, like questioning, like, is this actually real or not? And this could have been divine intervention. Maybe God, the universe, is making people evaluate this person's story. Or there could be another person coming forward and actually defending you. I am hearing that really strongly, though. So that's what people are thinking about you right now. They're questioning, like, I really feel like it's a lot of drama that you're not even involved in anymore. And they're wondering, like, what has happened, and who you are now, why you're being so hidden. All right, so I'm gonna get some more cards for you to see what else are people saying about this new you, or whatever this situation is, because I do feel like you have been forced into hiding. I don't think you're going to be in hiding for very much longer, though. As I said that, we have catfishing. Someone could have been catfishing you, or possibly pretending to be you. Again, we got copycat earlier as well. I care about you, man-eater, womanizer. So you have a lot of people that are caring about you. They're wondering if you're okay. I think that's like the biggest thing that I'm seeing here, and I cannot help but see these two as together. So there may be people that are thinking about you right now that think that you are pretending to be a womanizer or someone that's doing well, but I'm really getting there's, like, we had copycat earlier. You could have had someone trying to pretend to be you, or pretend to be you online. And maybe that's one of the reasons why you shut down your social media, or why you become quiet. Again, I really am seeing this as, again, we have authenticity here as well. So I feel like people thought you were being fake, and it's coming out now that you are not fake. there's something about this. There's something about people thought you were fake and people are realizing that you're not, or someone was pretending or imitating to be you and you went into hiding and the truth is coming out, but there's a truth coming out about you. Separation, cut out. Yeah, you cut someone or something out of necessity to protect your peace. And I really feel like you have separated yourself from a lot of people. I'm getting this as a lot of people because of, again, maybe people wanting to put you in some form of narration or story or box that wasn't true to your character. So people are wondering what's going on with you. People are, missing you. They care about you. I think there is a side of the story that's coming out about you. And people are wanting to know if you're okay. I think that's the biggest thing that I'm picking up is people are wanting to know if you're okay. I'm also getting, as I said that, communication and friendship. There's a lot of people that are wanting to talk to you right now about a possible friendship that had a falling out, or they want to be able to communicate that they are friends, that they are allies, that they're there for you. So you have people that really care about you, that want to know that you're doing okay. They want to be a support system, but I think they also want to know what's going on between your past friendships or past connections, because they can tell that something has happened that may have really traumatized you. But pile 2, I really feel like that's all that I'm getting for you. To leave this on a more positive note, I want to see what is next in store for you. To leave this on a more positive note, what is next in store for pile 2? What is going to be this new version of pile 2 besides this? When they finally come out of their recluse, when they come out of their hiding, what is going to happen with pile 2? What is next for pile 2, please, Spirit? What is next for pile 2? All right, I got 2 cards here. Things yet to be revealed, clown, and intelligence. So you are going to be revealed as someone that is in their power, someone that's a lot smarter than what people thought. Again, when I see clown, this is making me think of like a laughing stock. You are going to be, I think you may even be revealing someone else as a clown. You're going to be seen as someone that's highly intelligent, knows what they're doing, and someone that needed to take the time to work on their intuition. And I want to clarify clown because that could also be representing the Fool card in tarot, which is a new beginning. I can't get you off my mind. I think you're going to be outing someone, or because you coming out, it's going to be revealing someone's true character. This could be you revealing your true character, but I feel like you're also going to be revealing someone else's true character. And I don't know if that's because you're going to be speaking up about something, or by the time that you come out of hiding and you show a new side of you, it's going to be proving, I'm hearing proving your innocence. I don't really know what's going on with you, pile 2, but also another thing that people are going to be saying is you are changing up your style. And again, we have I love you. So in a positive way, people are going to be looking at you and seeing that you're very beautiful, attractive, handsome, and you're really wanting to show that you are doing better and that you're also looking better. All right. But pile 2, that is all that I have to say for you. I really hope that this was helpful, and I will see all of you in the next one. All right, pile 3. So this reading is going to be about what people are saying about this new version of you. Right away, I hear that you guys may be seen as someone that's switching up on people. And what I mean by that is a lot of your family dynamics, your relationships, your love dynamics, maybe even your marriage. If you are married, you're going through a lot of changes right now. A lot of the changes that I'm seeing has something to do with honesty and integrity. So there's a lot of open communication that you are having with people right now, about things that you feel limited in, about your fears, about your worries. Because I'm seeing this as open up to change. I wanted to clarify that. And we got Neptune in the 4th house. I'm seeing that there could have been like fears or illusions or maybe even addictions when it came to family members, family behaviors, maybe even inherited generational problems. I'm seeing the 4th house as even like your ancestors, you guys could be going through a lot of home life changes as well. But it seems like your immediate family, your close connections in your home life is going through some of the biggest changes right now. And I'm hearing something about how you are making defined choices. And so, what I mean by that is finality here. You're being truthful and honest about the things that you are wanting to change in your life regarding your family or regarding your home life or regarding your personal connected relationships. I'm seeing this as like serious relationships, so like marriage, your family members, your love life, like those type of things. I think some of you guys may even be questioning like if marriage or family is in the cards for you, because when I saw the image that you chose, which is the Empress, that makes me think of family, right? It usually shows a woman that's pregnant. So, do you want to have kids or not? Does a just does a traditional family environment suit you? Are you wanting to get married? Or if you're married, are you questioning or wanting to make adjustments or changes in your marriage? But I'm seeing this as the relationships that you have with people, as well as your home environment. You are making a lot of adjustments right now. You're wanting to create it into an environment and into a lifestyle and into a relationship that you want to nurture and grow. And so I am seeing that I'm not really seeing a whole lot of endings. I'm mostly just seeing that you're making room for new things in your commitments. Hearing previous commitments and the things that you want to nurture, the things that you want to grow, the things that you want to expand on. But I'm also seeing that a lot of these changes and adjustments are going to also be forcing you to heal. And the reason why I'm saying forcing you to heal, I'm hearing that it's going to be forcing you to deal with things, forcing you to be honest with yourself, forcing you to actually make decisions and take action on things that maybe you have been trying to, ignore. Maybe you've been trying to hide away from certain things that you know need to change in your life. Like, I'm not trying to make this dramatic or anything, pile three. I don't think there's things that are going to be taken away or ended. But again, with healthy relationship dynamics, it requires work. And so I think you are recognizing that maybe there have been some things that you needed to be honest with yourself about, taking accountability for certain things that you can improve on, but also, making other people accountable about things that they need to improve on, maybe in the physical home, maybe in your own family, or maybe even in your own, romantic relationships. I am seeing the Neptune as having rose colored glasses. So people are seeing you getting real. It seems like that. I think people may have saw you as someone that may have been naive to kind of like the real world problems, or maybe they saw you as someone that would, be more submissive, or someone that would ignore conflict or issues. Because I am seeing this as conflict and issues, or not wanting to deal with things. You want it to be in your bubble. You want it to be protected. You want it to be comfortable. You want to be safe. But because these are both kind of like hidden, right? Neptune's about the hidden. The fourth house is a private home. It's a private house. These are very private affairs. But when we have change, this is making me think of changing things up and getting out of your normal routine. So people are noticing that even if it's not made for public display, I feel like a lot of the changes that you're making in your family and in your private life, pile three, it may not be super public or apparent, but I think people are picking it up energy wise, if that makes sense. Like, people are noticing that maybe so and so hasn't been coming around as often, or there could be gossip that could be discussed right now of, oh, it seems like they're not living in the same home, it looks like they moved out, or oh, they're making changes to their home, or oh, it seems like I saw a U-Haul by their house the other day, or like I'm seeing a lot of gossip of questions of, I feel like something's going on in pile three's private life, but I don't know what it is because no one's made an announcement about it. No one has said anything, but there's like suspicions. People have a lot of suspicions about your love life, about possibly your marriage, about your marital status, about your family, about your home. There's a lot of like, what's going on with pile three? Because it seems like pile three is having a pregnancy glow. I wonder if they're pregnant. Or, oh, it seems like pile 3 is seems like they're doing better. I wonder what's going on. Or I don't really see pile 3 complaining about this as much anymore. I wonder if something happened. Like, it's making me think of those type of dynamics of people wondering, like, what's going on privately for you to be acting this way publicly. I feel like a lot of the things that people are noticing as a change in you is your habits, your behaviors, and your emotions. Because even with this card, it's a moon. The fourth house is associated with Cancer and the moon. So I feel like people are seeing you as someone that's responding differently to people. How you receive information and how you, again, talk to people, interact with people, your energy towards people seems different, and they think it's because of these changes going on in your personal life. I'm even seeing that people are saying that you are acting differently when it comes to your emotions. So I'm even seeing something about how you may be going through a period of nurturing your emotions, your heart space right now. So you may even be less reactive. You may be less triggered right now, because when I see the Empress, this is making me think of someone that's very in their comfort zone, someone that focuses on beauty, love, and harmony, but also balance. So you're trying to balance your life right now, and that could also be balancing out your emotions. I'm seeing something about how you may not be as sad or as angry or as irritable. I'm actually seeing this as good things. So people are wondering why you're different, because you seem maybe more positive. You seem like you're happier. You seem like there's more of like this emotional renewal to you that I'm picking up in my mind. And it could be because you have been doing that inner work. You have been working with your feelings and maybe even challenging your feelings and trying to find a better, healthier outlet for it. But I'm also seeing that the way that you're interacting with your family, your marriage, and the people outside of your family, it seems to be a lot healthier. It seems like you have a clear head, you have a better perspective. I'm getting that you have a lot better clarity with a lot of these internal struggles that you've been going through. Because I'm not going to lie, I'm picking up in your energy, pile 3, that you were internally struggling for a while. I feel like there were people that knew about your personal business, and there was a lot of conflict going on. And there could have been conflict with, again, maybe you were trying to save up to move, maybe moving in your home life, like your physical home, a relocation. That's something that you were really struggling with. Maybe your own personal relationship dynamics with your family, that was a problem for a while. Maybe you were going through like a rough patch in your love relationship or your marriage, or maybe marriage was something that you were struggling with, the idea of it. Or maybe you have been single and you want to get married, and that's something that you've been really struggling with, is like, when am I going to settle down? When am I going to start a family? When am I going to meet the one? And it seems like privately you have been working on that, and outwardly, like I keep saying, people are noticing a difference, and I'm seeing a positive difference, a good difference. So I want to see what it is that people are noticing that's so positive about you right now, because there is a glow, even if it's not a pregnancy glow, pile 3. There is this happy glow, like things are peaceful, things seem better, because you've been making changes in your life. And I just dropped a card, so hold on. Okay, so we have the 3 of Swords here. That's really interesting. So we have the 3 of Swords. So what is it that people are noticing that you're doing? Again, clarity, like I was saying, a breakthrough. You've had some form of clarity after a period of suffering. When we see the 3 of Swords, if it wants to focus on the card, it says heartbreak, separation, sadness, grief, sorrow, upset, loss, trauma, and tears. Internally, you were going through a lot of sadness. You were grieving over something, or you were feeling frustrated with how things were going in your life. But internally, going through this period of upset, it brought you a sense of clarity. It brought you to your breakthrough. Or maybe you were having honest conversations because of how you were feeling. When I see the Ace of Swords, this is a new way of communicating. This is a new perspective. This is a new way of thinking and problem solving. So I feel like because of these issues that were arising, it challenged you into trying to find better ways to work through this, better ways of communicating as to why you're upset. If this is involving another person, maybe you were trying to find better ways to discuss your issues, your pain, or your emotions with this person. So instead of fighting and causing conflict, you actually could find a resolution with them. But I'm really seeing this being in the down low. Like, for example, maybe let's just say that your love life or your certain parental relationship has always been this issue, and there's always been this sense of tension. And even though people don't know what's going on privately with you two, they can feel that you guys are disagreeing, they can feel that you guys are fighting, or they can feel that just that icky vibe of like something is not good between them. I'm seeing that if this is talking about a partnership in your life, when you and this person that used to fight a lot is out in public with people now, they are saying that the vibe between you guys is a lot different. It seems better. It seems like you guys know how to communicate with each other. It seems like there's no more tension. It seems more peaceful and balanced now. So if that is something that you have been struggling with, Pile 3, it seems like people are talking about that your relationships in your life are a lot more balanced, and you know how to communicate with them, and that any problems that you were having in the past, they seem to be resolved, or you're getting to a better place of resolving those problems. So that is something that people are saying about the new you, is you are a problem solver. You are a troubleshooter. You jump straight to action and fixing things and not running away from conflict or hostilities or uncomfortableness. So that's something that people are saying is new about you. Because I'm hearing that you used to avoid your problems. That could have been something that you really struggled with, is confrontation. And that's something that you have been really improving on and working on, is being able to just, take the band-aid off or rip the band-aid off and just get to it. Be honest about how you feel so that you can make it so that it is no longer an issue. I'm hearing that bitterness and resentment was something that you may have struggled with in the past, and it seems like you're able to forgive people and situations a lot easier now. Again, with opening up to change, I think you're opening up to reacting differently to people, or reacting differently to situations that are unfair or that are painful towards you. So let's see what else people are saying about this new you. What else are people saying about this new you? And I cannot help but notice there are roses here. I think people are saying because of, I'm hearing that you're speaking out more positive affirmations, which is making you look more beautiful. The sadness and the stuff that you were going through, I don't know if you recognize this in yourself, but stress can really take a toll on your physical body. It's not just wear and tear on your mind and your emotions, but it can alter how you look physically. And there's something about how maybe you've been really trying to work on how you handle stress, how you handle conflict, and how you handle your emotions. You're trying to find healthier ways to cope with this. And it's actually making you look prettier, or your energy seems a lot lighter. There's something about your aura and your energy that's coming off as more in tune to you, but you also are having a glow. Like I was saying, there's something about a glow to you. Like there's more peace. You have more peace, but it's also making you physically look more attractive because of you going through this healing process. So that's something that you also need to know, is people are saying that I'm hearing, seem softer. You seem kinder. You seem sweeter. There's something about how you seem, I don't know, I'm getting more feminine. So if you're a feminine, you're coming off as more feminine, but if you're a masculine, just, disregard what I just said. But I'm getting this vibe of people saying that you seem a lot more just trusting of people, and it's making you appear a lot more gentler and a lot prettier. Yeah, I don't know what that means, but that's what I'm picking up in your energy. So what else are people saying about you right now, Pal 3? So what else are people saying about this new version of you? And I just had 2 cards. I'm always dropping my cards. Okay, so one of them is the 12th house, and then The other one is the 10th house. And that's really weird because the 12th house and the 10th house card, they like literally went opposite directions from each other. So there is a separation between your reputation right now and also your internal world. I want to go ahead and clarify. I feel like these are two things that I need to clarify on their own. I'm going to go ahead and do that really quick. So can you please clarify the 12th house for pile 3? What are people saying about their mental health? I'm seeing this as their mental health here. Beauty Queen for the 12th house, and then the 10th house. What are people saying about this new version of pile 3 in regards to their 10th house? We have dark male, darker than lighter. Let me go ahead and clarify that a little bit more. Oops. We got soulmate. Okay, so pile 3. In regards to the 12th house with the Beauty Queen card, I'm hearing something about people. Again, there's something about how you are coming off as prettier. You're shining. There's a light to you. There's a glow to you. But when I see the 12th house, this is making me think of you keeping yourself hidden, or it's like a spiritual glow. Like people are saying that internally, your subconscious mind, your mental headspace is making you look more attractive. You're looking more beautiful, or your energy is coming off as more beautiful. You're spiritually healing, which is making you step into the best version of you. And with this 10th house, this was making me think that someone wants to work with you. So what people could be saying about this new you is something publicly is changing in a way where, oh, I'm getting another relationship. The public reputation of a relationship that you have with someone that you see as your soulmate or you see as your other half. If you're dating someone or if you're married to someone right now, pile 3, people are having a different perspective on that relationship with that person. If you are single, I'm seeing that because your reputation is going through a change, that someone wants to either work with you or get to know you because of this reputation change. You've caught someone's interest if you are single. That's what I'm hearing. But if you are in a relationship, your guys' relationship status or how your relationship looks publicly seems a lot healthier. It seems better. It seems like you guys are more united. Again, the connection seems a lot better. People are seeing it in a more positive light. If there was any gossip or drama regarding your guys' love life or regarding a connection in your life. So to end your guys' reading off, I'm just going to clarify with some more cards what else you need to know about what people are saying about the new you. So we got Mars action. All right. So again, this is how you take action. This is your courage, your impulses. We also got square. So interesting here. I feel like people may be talking about how, again, you are restricting yourself from getting angry. There's something about your anger. There's something about your initiation, how you pop off on certain people, how you react to people. I think you've been working on this. I think that square challenge is actually something where you're trying to block yourself off from getting angry. Or, yeah, as I said, you've been trying to work on it. So you have been trying to work on not reacting out of anger or not causing conflict or being able to ease this fire in your soul is what I'm hearing. You're trying to calm down. That's what I'm really hearing. And again, the 4th house was underneath here. So I feel like you're really trying to calm down, or maybe you're settling down in your life. You may be really focusing on just being able to seek out the beauty in your life, making sure that you are self-regulating, making sure that you're more focused on balance and love and beauty in your life, focusing on healing your personal connections. Like I'm seeing this as you really wanting to quiet down your life and bring peace and harmony to your life. And a lot of these issues that you were having was your personal connections and your immediate environment. So healing is the biggest thing that people are noticing about this new you. And people are changing their mind about you because of this, all right? But pile three, I think that's all that I have to say for you. I hope that this was helpful, and I will see all of you guys in the next one.